I'm in the perfect fucking mood to make a video. I'm fucking pissed off, and I'm to the point where I don't even care about theatrics. Got a smashing TV back there, and using the webcam, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to tell you what pissed me off. That's a long story. And being pissed off isn't good for the video that I was planning on making next. So instead I'm going to channel my rage and use it to destroy Inventor Gorilla's credibility. Alright? Sound like fun, everybody? Let's give it a go. I'm going to direct your attention to a comment that Inventor Gorilla left publicly on Crazy 2 Decor's channel. I'll screen capture it for you so you can all see that I'm not making shit up. This was left 5 days ago. Sure you want to dance with me? Again? And another thing, I see you're a Five Finger Death Punch fan. The bass player, his name is Matt Snell. I was in 2 bands with him before he joined Five Finger. He's my good buddy, and even on my Facebook, which... It's very easy to friend celebrities on Facebook. I'm going to go friend Vince McMahon right now. And you're going to sit here and wait while I do it. Facebook.com, alright? I'm sure Vince McMahon has a Facebook. Add as a friend. And that's all you gotta do. And celebrities will tend to approve your request. Alright, now that that's done, let's continue. I can get you backstage, free tickets to the closest venue that they play at. Oh, that's right. You'd rather dance on TY, which I think was supposed to be YT, standing for YouTube. I'm not sure, but he's an idiot, so it could mean anything. Then see great metal bands get backstage and meet rock stars. Blobbity, 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 blah. Alright. Matt Snell had 2 previous bands before Five Finger Death Punch. They were Anubis Rising and Dead Set. He was not a member of Anubis Rising with Matt Snell in 2004. I'll provide a link to their MySpace page in the description to this video. They do have a Chris listed as their guitarist in 2004, and that's not our Inventor Gorilla. I also have footage of that band, and if you watch it, that's not Chris playing the guitar. That Chris was Chris Cochia, who is now with the band Mana Tremata. And a link to their website also in the description below. The only Chris that can be found from Dead Set is their guitarist, John Christopher Chris Howarth. And a link to their MySpace also in the description. Now, if you go to their page, you'll see a link to an Australian band called Devolved, not De-Evolution, the band that Inventor Gorilla claims to have been part of. Those were the only 2 touring bands that Matt Snell has been in, and they account for all of his creative time in the 10 years before Five Finger Death Punch became a signed band in 2007. Inventor Gorilla says he has touring experience, but how would he have gotten in those years with Matt Snell when he wasn't there? The only thing that Inventor Gorilla could come up with is another backup lie, saying that, oh, it must have been some little side project or some bullshit. He's been stealing the bios of other musical artists named Chris who didn't wish to be credited with their last names to protect their anonymity from the public. Lucky for Inventor Gorilla, he's got such a common first name that victims are easy to exploit. He's an opportunistic identity theft, and it's probably the reason why he's so butthurt when people drop his last name. It blows his cover. Now, if you add it all up, folks, it all makes perfect sense. The reason why his marriage fell apart, well, it's obvious. He claimed to be this huge musician, knowing all these great people and whatever. She found out, oh, you're a fucking liar, and then to divorce him, but for the sake of their first child, she kept the marriage together until the other two were born. And then the abuse started, both physical and verbal and emotional. My cigarette went out. In another comment left on Agent of Doubt's videos, well, several comments left on Agent of Doubt's video. I'll provide a link to that below too. You can go check that one out while you're at it. All of the comments that Inventor Gorilla left on that video make it seem as though he's a self-hating homosexual. And if I would be allowed to bring up the private message between Inventor Gorilla and a gay male on YouTube, you would see exactly what I mean. It makes perfect sense. Maybe he met Matt Snell at some party somewhere, but because Matt Snell rejected Inventor Gorilla's sexual advances, he went crazy, started hating on women. Listen to his videos. That's the underlying tone of his videos. Inventor Gorilla hates women. He also hates himself because he's a closeted homosexual. All my love.